Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. How are you? So we're here to answer questions, concerns. Let me see what we have here. We are here to answer questions. We're here to answer concerns. Um, and hopefully we can come up with a plan. And see how it's going to play out, okay? I want to see if we have something here. No particular news as far as immigration is concerned. We just want to get ahead of, what is ahead of us. But if you have a specific question, just put it in the comments so we can answer you, okay? Let me see here. Okay. If you have a question, a specific question, okay, so we are here. Good morning. Good morning. We are just here to answer questions. If you have questions, concerns, anything, just put it in the comments so we can try our best. Good morning, Attorney B. Good morning, Ilna Bolini. Hi, Bijoux. Good morning. Good morning. What's the next? Now that everything has changed. As far as parole in place is concerned, which we're still waiting for that litigation, right? They heard argument on November 5th, which was election day. So we're still waiting for the decision, right? The judge's decision. However, the lift, the stay that was on that parole in place, it's going to be lifted on November 8th, which is tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. Let's say tomorrow we don't have a response from the judge. The stay is going to be expiring tomorrow, which means that USCIS should adjudicate petitions currently pending. And once a petition is approved, there's no going back. We just file for the green card, and it's not going to affect any approved petition because the decision is not there yet. So that's what we're waiting as far as parole in place is concerned. But as far as Trump 2.0 coming back, well, just the way it was, right? Remember 2016 to 2020, a lot of restrictions on immigration policies. A lot of, when it comes to marriage, green card based on marriage, interviews were required. Um, it was challenging basically, and then deportation. If a person doesn't get a petition granted, they go to court, they don't win in court, they get deported, physically deported. That's what he's trying to bring back again, and go over those old removal orders that have been not executed. So he wants to execute those. Good morning, Susan Fortin. How are you? How are you? That's my friend from college. Good morning. How are you? So, yeah, that's pretty much what's going on right now. Hi, Tawari. How are you? I just received my combo card. I'm planning to travel before Trump becomes president. Do you think it's a good idea? Ina Bolini. I already answered that question for you. Okay. So, yeah, if an asylum case is pending, we don't suggest people to travel. But if you have something you have to do where you're going, you can do it now. At least now, he's not here, right? So you should do it maybe tomorrow and come back within 2 weeks, right? But anyway, so traveling outside of the United States, it's always a risk. If you look at your I-131 approval notice, it's really explaining you everything. So you have to keep in mind you're traveling on your own risk, okay? That's the only thing I can say because I already answered your question previously. Okay, please keep us posted. Yeah, tomorrow we should know at least something because tomorrow is the 8th. Probably by the end of the day, we should know whether it has been lifted. They will let us know because they will update their USCIS website, or sometimes I get email because like uh, I'm like a subscriber to some other immigration news outlet, so we will know at least where we currently stand. But what's gonna really happen is that they're gonna lift that stay, and USCIS will adjudicate those petitions. However, the litigation is still going to continue. So at some point, they will have a cut-off date in terms of the people who have already been approved and what's going to happen for the other people next. So that's what my concern is. But again, tomorrow we might have an idea. Let's just wait until tomorrow. Okay. Hello, Sour Music TV. How are you? How are you feeling this lovely afternoon? Oh, morning. I don't know what's going on with me. It looks like this Trump 2.0 effect is already there. But anyway, so what are we talking about? What exactly is going to change under Trump? As far as green card is concerned, the process of a green card under Trump required an interview. Lately, we've seen green card petitions being approved without interviews, especially for those 2 years conditional green card. Even the 10 years one, we didn't get a lot of interviews, especially on my side. Really, I think I got only one interview for a green card petition. All the other petitions were approved without interviews. But under Trump, what we will see is that a lot of interviews, because the screening process will be tough and challenging, and it's going to take a long time to get something processed. Then we will see again a lot of litigations because he's going to place a lot of policies in place, pretty much returning to his old policies like public charge. Remember, public charge has changed a little bit more since Biden. But if Trump comes back again, it's going to be public charge is going to come back again. So what are we advising moving forward? If somebody knows that they're going to apply for a green card, they just have to refrain from getting public benefit at this point, really, because I'm thinking public charge is going to come back. The wait for a work permit under asylum, remember under Trump, it was like 1 year. Now it's 150 days, 150 days, like almost 6 months for the first time applicant. Prior to applying, right? So now and then after the application is submitted, it's only taking 30 days for the first time applicant. But if it goes back, it's gonna be 1 year of waiting. What else I'm seeing? Yeah, a lot of family being divided in terms of mixed family. The spouse is a U.S. citizen, the other spouse is not, the beneficiary is a U.S. citizen, the parents are not. A lot of separation. That's what we can expect under his administration. Just a lot of stress, to be honest. How are you today? Oh, I'm okay. I'm okay. Will TPS be canceled? A lot of humanitarian, he promised that. That's what he said from day one. Right? He said from day one, he's going to first of all place a Muslim ban, and he's going to cancel a lot of humanitarian programs such as TPS. He actually promised that he was going to cancel TPS from Haiti. That's what he promised. And out of TPS too, quite frankly, it's going to go under a lot of revisions, and then he's going to cancel a lot of those TPS programs. If a person has a solid claim of asylum, this is the time to file, because he's really going to cancel those TPS. A lot of those TPS. What else? Let's see. Hi, Luma. How are you? Okay, so we're just here to answer questions. We're here to answer questions, address some concerns, just to get prepared for the year ahead of us, 2025, especially the first year. I'm trying to fix my lightning. Too dark. Okay. So 2025, especially the first year, we just have to be prepared for a lot of policies. Um, I'm good. I'm good. Oh, yeah, nice to hear that. Yeah, if you have a question, just put it in the comment. We're just here to answer questions, okay? We already know Trump won on January 20th, 2025. He's going to become the president. And he already, if you watch my video from yesterday, I'm just trying to put this lightning is really like, hold on. Okay, it's better now. So basically, on January 20th of 2025, he becomes the president. Okay, because right now it's just the president elect. On January 2025, 20 January 20th, 2025, he becomes the president. So what exactly is going to happen? He already said it. okay, what he's going to do. You can just refer back from 2016 to 2020. The way it was, that's the way it's going to be, probably with more uh, difficulty, because now he's going a little bit stronger than 2016. So exactly what can you do? Prepare. You just have to be prepared on how to, if you can get you something in order, that's the time. If not, to be just prepared mentally too, for things that might happen. Let's see. We have a question here. If I already have a green card, are they going to let me in if they have a Muslim ban? No, the Muslim ban, the way the Muslim ban worked last time is that the people who are outside and trying to come either on a immigrant visa or non-immigrant visa, those are the ones who were banned. If you already reside here, okay, and you stepped out maybe for a travel outside, maybe vacation or something, I don't think you'll be banned from entering, unless, with a green card, the person they cannot stay for more than 6 months, right? So unless you lost the residency based on the time that you stayed outside of the country, that's when it becomes a problem. Um, that's for anybody. It becomes like abandonment, like you abandoned your residency. We have a different process for that to claim that residency back. But the Muslim ban, the way it was under Trump, was basically just preventing anybody coming from the Muslim country to enter to the United States on a visa, whether it was a immigrant visa or non-immigrant visa. With Trump Council 5 years work permit, I think so. I think he was gonna do that. But if he does, the people who already have it, that's not a problem. It's going to be a problem for those who are applying under his administration. Yeah. So the way it works, it doesn't work retroactively, not backward. It's just going to work moving forward. Let's say he gets into power on January 2020, then he has some policies in place. Then if you're applying on January 2021, or if your application is pending there, those are the people who will be affected with his policies. If you already got everything prior to him, it doesn't affect you. So that's how I'll answer that question. Thanks a lot. You're welcome. Yeah, so do we have questions here on IG? I don't think so. Yeah, so that's basically what's going on right now. That we're trying to come up with solutions. To the best, of our ability. But it's just better to prepare, like to know in advance if something happened. This is how I will do. This is what I will do, than to just be without any preparation, because you really have to prepare in case something happened. How are you going to handle it? Okay, that's exactly why we're here, to give out support. But if anybody has a specific question on their immigration case, or immigration related matter, we can just try to answer it here. You can just put it please on the comment, in the comment section. Yeah, and we have case pending too. Yeah, I'm trying to find out if we have some immigration news going on. Okay, I don't see any substantial news. Okay, let's see questions. Okay. Sour Music TV. Even lawyers are afraid of Trump. No, it's just that you don't want to lose for your clients. If the policy doesn't favor your clients, so the client loses, it's not good for you. So it's not like you're afraid. We live in a country of law. But the thing is, if the policies that are in place are not in favor of your client, then most likely your client would lose. So you have to have policies that are in favor of the client in order to better defend your client. So that's what then if your client loses, you get stressed out. So it's not like people are afraid of him. People want better policies for their client. But if the client already has been order removed, and now the policies is that they have to go and physically remove them, what are you gonna do? You know, and most likely the first status ICE will not. I mean, you can negotiate for the first status, but most likely ICE is not gonna agree. Then your client loses. So you want better policies. That's why we don't want somebody who has worse policies. You know what I mean? So you're funny. It's going to be litigation after litigation, but the thing is, you know, litigation costs time, costs money. So now you have a client who maybe has used up all the resources because the litigation is taking too long. It's not that the lawyer is afraid, it's just that you have to go through litigation, and sometimes you win, sometimes you lose if the policies are not in favor, you know. So you're funny. Okay, so let's answer this one. In regards to, oh, the volume was down and nobody was saying anything. I just realized. Anyway, In regards to PIP decision tomorrow, the judge might not issue a decision tomorrow. Yes, the judge might not issue a decision tomorrow. The tomorrow is basically when, remember, the last order from the judge says that these, because they had to renew that injunction order, right? And then that injunction order, that last order says that they're going to remove it or lift that stay on the 8th, which is tomorrow. That's when they're going to lift it. So we might or not, we might or we might not have a decision of the litigation tomorrow, but the stay on that injunction order has to be removed tomorrow regardless, right? That's what the order said. So tomorrow, basically, technically what's going to happen is it's either they are going to remove that stay or they're going to have a decision on that litigation. So basically that's what's going to happen tomorrow. So, but anyway, whatever happened tomorrow, I'm going to come back to explain the meaning of it once I have that decision, right? Once it's published or once we hear about it. Please congratulate all women for felling Harris. I think it's the men who don't want to vote for a woman. That's the problem. So I think it's the men who didn't want to vote for Harris. That's why she lost. You know what I mean? That's what I think. Can you do I-130 for someone? Like, what do you mean, do for someone? Can I file I-130? That's my job. That's part of my job, right? Or what are you? I don't understand the question. Yeah, I don't understand the question. Hello, hello, how are you? Uh-oh. What's going on here? It's dark. I don't know what's going on my Instagram. It's dark. Yes, I am. Are you new to these live sessions? Are you actually someone who wants to be here? I don't think so. What are the chances that USCIS will approve the PIP application right away with the expiration of the stay? Okay, so I filed mine on August 20th, 2024. I think 65% of chances. And to be fair, right? USCIS will approve automatically, not automatically, of course, they will review the application, but for people who do not have criminal records and they are not in removal proceedings, most likely will see their approval faster than other people, just because they don't have criminal record, just because they're not in removal and have all those their documents in order. Especially if you send your document like really in order, it's clear and there's no doubt about it. Especially when those documents comes from like USCIS, notice or the notice to appear if the removal was already terminated. Those are the people who see their application move faster. Remember that USCIS did approve some applications on the 20th and the 19th. So yeah, I think 65% of chance they'll move faster. Lucien Compaore. For the motion to reopen, if I refuse to join, what is the next step? Well, some people, what we do, what I usually do if I refuse to join, then we will file a motion sua sponte with the court directly and just see if the judge will reopen based on the argument that we present to them. And because motion to reopen, really, you have to meet the exception if you're filing late. But the sua sponte motion is that there's no deadline. But the thing that make it difficult is that basically their reasoning is that they don't have to because let's say the person got married after. It's not the problem that you got your marriage after being placed in removal. But we usually make an argument. It's just up now to the discretion of the judge. So it's up to the judge. It's really up to the judge at that point to basically either grant that motion to you or not. But that's the next step. We'll file directly with the court. And if the judge refuses, what we do, we wait again, maybe 1 year later, we try again with ICE. Maybe when we see there's another policy in place, we try again. I know someone who has tried 4 times with ICE prior to ICE agreeing. It's just a matter of the person resources, if they have money to keep trying, or it's a matter of the circumstances. Maybe things change in the administration and there's another policy in place, then you try again. So yeah, in short, ICE refuse, you file with court and make an argument. Hopefully the judge will accept it. If they don't, you wait 1 year later, 2 years later, try again with ICE, just like that. How much you charge for I-130 application for my wife? Oh, it's just gonna depend. You, first of all, you never did a consultation. We don't even know what is going on with you, if the person is in removal or not, if the person is a U.S. citizen or lawful permanent resident. We don't know anything. But anyway, so in short, I charge between 2K to between 2,000 to 2,500 just for I-130. But it's just going to depend on a lot of things. I have a final order of removal. If the I-130 approved with Trump administration, what do you think for the motion to reopen? You just try, because there's really nobody who's going to tell you it's going to get granted or not. You just try to ask ICE to join the motion. Under Trump, really, the last time when Trump was in power, they will not. Most of the time, they will just deny to reopen the case. But if you get someone who's basically nice, they might join the motion to reopen. So it's just a matter of it. At that point, becomes just luck, right? Yeah, you can always try and see if they're gonna reopen it or not, because there's no other way. You just have to try. If they don't, you try with the court. You might get a judge who has some sympathy and they reopen it. we've seen that before. But it's just that under Trump, ICE is not willing to respond easily. They take too long to respond because they don't care anymore. They don't have any pressure. There's no policies that require them to respond, stuff like that. Oh my gosh, I don't know why my live session on on I don't know why it's dark on Instagram. I'm just gonna close it. I don't know why my live session on Instagram is dark. Wow, I don't know. To be honest, I don't know what's going on over there. Try to fix it, but I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, so Lucien Compaore, it's a matter of just trying and see what's gonna happen because there's really no way to tell now. If you had the chance to try under Biden, we had a 50% rate of success. We had, especially here in the Baltimore area, we had people who, after 2 weeks, ICE agreed to join, but yeah. You were the best, and I appreciate the time to share your views and experiences. Thank you very much, Abbas. Please like, please share. By the way, please like, please share. Yeah, my little suggestion. Yeah, so you're right, but we just give people some estimates because some people, you tell them something, they don't get it. We just give them some estimates so they have an idea at least. Yeah. Yeah, like Sour Music TV, don't worry about him. He's not gonna do it. I've talked to him several times, so yeah. Okay. So anyway, if you have a question, please put it in the comments so we can try our best to answer it. I don't know why my live session is anybody here on YouTube, on Instagram as well. Can you check and see if it's because on my screen it's showing dark. I don't know if I don't know what's going on there. It's not showing anything. The screen is dark. Can anybody check and see if it's working? Because I don't want to do stop everything. Music hour. Thanks. Don't worry. I know I miss your consultation. Things are getting better. I'll book your office. Okay. It's up to you. We don't force people here. It's just up to you. Okay. Do we have anybody else who has a question before we end this live session? Thank you very much for joining. Thank you very much, Shari Kadosh, for your suggestion. Thank you very much, Lucien, for your questions. Abbas for joining us. Music Sawa TV. Thank you for coming. Yusuf, thank you for coming. Luma, we got a lot of people today. Taure, thank you very much. If anybody else has a question, let's just answer it so we can wrap up. That was great. Thanks very much. That was great. That was great. Yeah, so we just want people to be prepared in terms of mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, just in case something comes, then we can fight. Okay, I'm gonna stop here on Instagram already because it's like dark. I don't know what's going on over there. Thank you very much. I guess this is it for today. Please like, please share. Tomorrow, if we get that PIP decision, I'll come back to explain. But until then, bye bye.